guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing a video that I've kind of pretty much been working on for a very long time. By the title of this video, you can tell I got my idea from Stephanie Buttermore, where she trained her abs every day for I think 6 months, or something like that. I'll link it somewhere here. But I decided to train my abs every day for 8 months, and I'm not lean like Stephanie Buttermore. I'm no one like crazy special or whatever, especially when it comes to genetics or abs or how lean I am or whatever. So I started out my weight loss journey at 180 pounds, and by that point I was around 135, I think, give or take. So that's when I started, losing weight for my wedding and whatnot. So a little about myself: I'm 5'2.5" or 5'3", I don't really know anymore. I was 18, I was losing weight. I was always overweight, I was never the skinny one, and I enjoy lifting. I don't really do cardio. Leading up to the wedding, I did incorporate 1 to 2 sessions of cardio per week, of low intensity, steady state cardio.
Okay, so I am going to start filming just random little updates of body progression, because I want to train abs every day from now until the wedding. So for 8 months exactly, because the wedding is November 9th and today is March 11th, so 8 months-ish, whatever. I've actually already been doing this for a few weeks. So
these first clips of me from March 11th, 2019, that's pretty much where I was starting at. I think I was about, like I said, 135, maybe 140. I really don't think I was 140 in any of these. But yeah, I was doing just usual lifting 5 times a week. And I felt really confident about my back and how I was looking in general.
So I don't have the best abs. I don't have any abs. I train abs, but I don't, I got some body fat to lose, But yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how this goes.
It's actually funny because now that we're on March 12th clip, as I was filming this in my pajamas and whatnot, I was thinking to myself how usually that is how I looked on a good day before, and by that point, even now on March 30th, some of these clips I was bloated from my period and stuff, and I was still amazed at how I looked, and that my baby biceps are coming in. I was super happy about that, because I never had biceps or anything really. Even my back flexing, all these things were kind of still new to me, and I was experiencing them for the first time. So that's the lightest I ever became, was 128, which was at the end of this. And I would say right now I'm still hovering at 130, maybe 132. But I'm not trying to lose weight super quickly. I'm just kind of slowly losing weight, but like I said, just not quick. I think my macros were somewhere about, it really depended on the day. On leg days, I could eat 1,700 or 1,900 calories. And for the most part, I would stick somewhere around the 1,500 mark. And then if I had a completely lazy rest day, I would probably eat around 1,300 to 1,400. But I would still always make sure to get my 10,000 steps in. So now, April 5th, I'm wearing red Ever Forward leggings. Ooh. But yeah, I was feeling pretty good. And even in some of these clips, I look at them, and there were days where I felt like I looked like shit, but when I look at all the clips together, it's no, you actually still looked good. You didn't lose progress. And I did have cheat meals whenever I kind of craved them. I didn't crave them super often. Usually around my period, I would crave them, and that was about it. And for the most part, I craved sushi a lot. And I could honestly work sushi into my macros on a leg day easy. So yeah, just flexing my back. And I do have a picture from Instagram where I compared 3 pictures of me flexing my back, and I will insert them also on the screen somewhere. And that was just really cool to see, like I said, what I used to look like, which at that point I had already lost weight in the first picture. But yeah, now April 18th, I can tell I was bloated in this, and I'm pretty sure I was around my period on that one. But still, I tried my best to take a progress picture all the time. And when I worked out my abs every day, all I really did was, there's an ab machine Steph Buttermore did, where you hook your legs underneath and you grab at the top and you like crunch down. I would do that for progressive overload and being able to like add weight to it. I did leg raises, and I did full body like abs. I don't know, where you like lay down on the floor, you know, and you come up into like a ball pretty much. So that's what I did pretty much every day for the most part. And sometimes I did like leg raises but with a twist for obliques, but that was pretty much everything. And I would work it into the end of my workout every day, and it was taxing. I think I only missed a few sessions here and there like every month. So I did what I could. I was not as disciplined as Stephanie Buttermore when it came to training my abs every day, but I still did what I could. And I don't really think, I can't say if they grew or got better or anything. Like, they got stronger. I was able to do more reps, more weight, and things like that. But when it comes to like being able to see them, I could kind of see them towards the end by the wedding, but I've never been able to see my abs before, so I can't like compare it to a previous point in my life. I can tell you though, I've never seen any sort of like even remotely close to an ab outline, like whether it be on the sides or on the top or the bottom or the middle. Like, that's never been a thing for me. So just seeing any sort of progress like that was honestly super motivating and like made me happy. And even though I was having cheat meals about once a month, sometimes twice a month, but usually it was once a month, I didn't crave anything bad. Like, I was feeling very good. I was feeling super energetic. My calories stayed up, so I didn't feel lethargic. Now, really close to the wedding, towards the end there, I started just feeling a little burnt out. There were days where I just didn't want to stick to my macros, and where I was feeling a lot more sore and things like that after certain workouts. Like, I followed the same leg day and upper days the whole 8 months. So I didn't even change my training program, so I was also just getting bored of doing the same thing all the time. But I didn't mind it in a weird way. Like, if I felt bored of a workout, I went in and I did something completely different if I wanted to, and just didn't follow a program. Or if I felt like I'm tired, I'm sore, like, gave myself an extra rest. I didn't think too much into it. Closer to the wedding, I did think a little more into it, but I didn't push so hard that I would feel like fuck this, you know? I think by May 26th, that was one of my better looking clips. Like, I was starting to see more and feel way better, and like, hey, even when I'm bloated, like, I still kind of see a little bit of outlines of something on it, you know? Like, it was just nice to see. And then by June 1st, you see some pictures of me in a bikini, and I felt great. Like, I felt strong. I felt like I was seeing a shit ton more progress. Like, in the beginning, you kind of feel like, is this even doing anything? Like, will I even have abs? And then eventually, out of nowhere, I just felt like, okay, I see, maybe not abs so much as like definition that I've never seen before. So that was super nice. And like, as you can see from some of these clips, I was super sweaty in the gym. Like, I was hitting it hard. And the closer I got to the wedding, the harder I hit the gym, and the harder I did ball slams closer leading up to, like, when I got closer to the wedding, I started doing ball slams, and that really, I feel like, helped at least the cardio aspect of my workouts too. For the most part, I just lifted and maybe would superset some things, but ball slams, wow, I felt them a lot in my abs. Maybe it's just mind muscle connection or my imagination, but I felt them a lot, and they really just challenged me because of the cardio aspect on top of it. Now, by August 25th, I was about 1 month out from my bridal shower, and I was feeling, like I said, good. Like, this whole process didn't feel terrifying. Like, yeah, I had some bad days, but I didn't really have too many of them. Usually they were just around my period when I wanted to eat like a crazy person. And even then, I wanted to eat sushi. Like, I rarely even wanted like pizza or anything like that. I haven't had fast food in over a year, I'd say, by that point. And so just the thought of like oily foods and fatty foods like that just make me feel really shitty and lethargic. And I don't know, they just don't make me feel like optimal, like I'm firing all cylinders at my best, you know? But something about some good sushi, and sometimes pizza, honestly, even the pizza, like, by August it was all sushi. So now by September 22nd, that was my bridal shower, and I was feeling super pumped by September 27th, and after that, because now it's like crunch time. Like, for the most part, what you see at this point is what I'm gonna take to the wedding and in Dominican Republic. So I was feeling very good where I was at, especially October 4th with that back flex. But leading up to my bridal shower, I got a little stressed. I was like, okay, I need to, like, my one cheat meal is going to be the bridal shower. And it wasn't really one cheat meal by then, because once we hit September, Trey and I were going to Jersey every single weekend, you know, and going to Jersey and eating on macros was hard. So usually I would just maintain. Even when I took these pictures of me in my wedding dress, that is the wedding dress I wore, towards one of my final fittings, I think this was my second to last fitting, October 6th. I mean, I feel like I looked pretty freaking shredded, at least in that lighting. The lighting helps a lot too. But it was funny because, like, my sister would be like, Megan, why are you, like, stop. Like, just stop taking pictures of yourself flexing. And I was like, I've never looked like this before. Like, never, you know? So it was just, like, cool to see and have these pictures to be like, all right, cool. Like, I did it. I can do it again. And to see my waist getting smaller every time I went into a fitting and she would have to take in at the waist, like, she took in everywhere, but the waist specifically, since I was training my abs so much, I was like, this is cool. This is great. And yeah, as I progressed, I still tried to just, like, pretty much all I learned from this is consistency for your abs and for just losing weight is obviously key and, like, the biggest thing. So consistently hitting your macros, consistently going to the gym, consistently not eating in a surplus, you know. So I didn't feel super bad even when I did, like, October 29th. There's a picture of me flexing my back, and that was in Jersey and I was off macros, but I was still feeling good. And, like, I felt like when I had my one cheat meal, or if we went to Jersey and I had like 2, 3, sometimes 4 days of cheat meals, I wouldn't go crazy off the edge. Like, I didn't feel the need to, like, completely binge or anything like that. But if I wanted to eat, I ate. You know what I mean? I didn't, like, track anything at all. I just ate was around what I wanted. No big deal. Even that, I felt like it never really made me look like ill. Like, oh my god, I just lost all my progress. It just made me feel like, one, pumped. Like, pumped to go to the gym, pumped to get back on macros, because eating off macros and things I don't usually eat made me feel a little more tired or a little more lethargic. So I was always ready to go after a weekend in Jersey to get back to my routine at home here and to get back to my macros and my foods and whatever. So this next picture is November 8th, 2019, and this was the day before our wedding. So we got married November 9th. So this was the day before the wedding, and I went to the gym every morning that we were in Dominican Republic, before the wedding and after the wedding. It doesn't feel like a chore. It feels fun, it feels good and exciting, and it makes me feel good. So Trey and I both enjoy the gym a lot, you know? So we would wake up in the morning, go to the gym, lift. So that was just our morning routine we would do. Even this other picture that from November 13th, a few days after the wedding, like, I didn't feel bloated. I don't think I really looked bloated. Neither did Trey. Like, we just felt good. And I just feel like I should also mention, while we were away on our vacation, it wasn't all inclusive. Trey and I aren't really big drinkers, so honestly, we had maybe 2 to 3 drinks at night over a course of like 4 or 5 hours, you know? During the day, we didn't really drink. We stuck to like juices and waters because it was so freaking hot. If you drank alcohol, you just felt shitty. You just wanted to lay down in your room all day and be lazy. But we enjoyed, like, going out on the kayaks and, like, this little sailboat thing and whatnot. And, like, Trey tried windsurfing. Like, we love doing that. So for us, going to the gym and not drinking alcohol and getting shit-faced or whatever was just how we wanted to do our thing. We also never went through, like, a binge type of thing at the resort. We ate until we were satisfied and content, and that was it. We never ate until we were, like, disgustingly full and feeling like we needed to just go lay down, like Thanksgiving type of full. We never ate like that. We didn't feel like we needed to. So yeah, that is it for this video. I'm glad I did it and followed Stephanie Buttermore's lead, and I didn't think I was gonna have a 6-pack. Didn't think anything crazy was gonna happen. It was just fun, and it got me to continuously train my abs and just not forget about them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.